Good morning. It rained pretty much most of yesterday. It's rained mostly this morning. It's just before 10. So I'm right here now in Islay, and I'm going to drive down at 17 kilometers to the ferry and take the ferry to the Isle of Arran and plan on spending a few days there. The weather's supposed to clear up this afternoon. It's already looking like there's a few patches of blue. The ferry leaves in about an hour, so I'll check out the Isle of Arran and hopefully get some hikes in and hopefully camp tonight. I figure I better give another tour of the map. So last we left off, I was in Edinburgh. So from Edinburgh, we went across the bay up to Fife, worked our way along the coast here, around all the way to St. Andrews and to the golf course. And from St. Andrews, we went up to Dundee, and then we kept working our way north, all along the coast. Flip the map. We got to Aberdeen and kept working our way along the coast here. All the way to Inverness, where we turned back in and went to the Carnarvons, where we did some hikes. There's Ben McDwee. Then we continued on down. Flip back over. And then from Carnarvon, we made our way to Fort William, where we climbed Ben Nevis, right there. And then we worked our way all along here to get to the most western point. Took the ferry over to the Isle of Mull, spent a good night there, drove the whole outer ring in the windy rain, said screw this, took the ferry over to here where we've worked our way down, right to Islay, which is where we are now. So, and then like I said, we'll head on down to the ferry and take the ferry to Arran and hopefully spend a few days there before I have to pop across to Kilmarock, which is where I have to get the bike service in a few days. All right, well, it's not raining. Let's pack up and hit the road. From the rain. I still having issues with the old GoPro. Welcome to the Isle of Arran. Some actual sunny weather, so that's good. I've booked myself into a youth hostel for £25 this evening in a dorm room. So I'll be staying with the Utes instead of a tent at 100% rain. For right now, we're going to head to the trailhead of Goatfell Mountain, which is the highest peak on Arran. And since it looks like it should be good weather this afternoon, let's go get a hike in. Welcome to the start of Goatfell Mountain, Arran's highest peak. So Goatfell is the highest peak on Arran at 874 meters. It's actually a Corbett, one of 4 Corbetts on this island. A Corbett is a mountain that stands between 762 meters and 914.4 meters. It also has to have a drop of 152 meters between adjacent hills. And they are named after John Rook, get this, Corbett, who originally named them. And there it is now. The peak of Goatfell. The Goatfell Trail is just over 5 kilometers long. This is the latest I've ever started a hike. I started climbing at 12:30. They say allow 4 to 5 hours to go up and come back. This is definitely not the unicorn that was Ben McDouey. There does not seem to be any way up to the top that is not steep and grueling. There is the path to the peak, right there. I see people right around there, and it takes you up the saddle, and of course you can see how the last bit is so steep. Hold off, clouds. So the mountain was originally going to be called Goat Fall because despondent goats would go up there to that ledge and leap off to their deaths. I make this statement of my own free will. I have not been coerced. There have been no known cases of goats actually being depressed or leaping to their deaths. I would like to apologize to the goat community for the misleading information I provided. Very similar to despondent lemmings, the way they leap. I make this statement of my own free will. I have not been coerced. There have been no known cases of lemmings being depressed or actually leaping to their deaths. I would like to apologize to the lemming community for the misleading information I provided. And Corbett saw this and said, "Look at that goat fall." And over the millennia, it translated into Goatfell eventually. When that happened, no one knows. Okay, the party's over. I've made my way up to where the rocky, super steep section starts. Now is the time for pain. Not far now. And success. I've made it to the highest point on Arran Island. All 874 meters of it. towards me. Best I abscond from this peak. That is a wall of straight rain, quickly making its way in my direction. It's getting closer. I've felt some sprinkles, and not the kind you get on a donut. The wind has picked up. The temperature dropped by about 5 degrees. I'm right on the edge of blue sky and doom and gloom. I fear this body of sugar is going to melt. I have now switched into my baby blue rain protection. There were quite a few people up on the peak that were not prepared for this incoming weather. I don't think they're gonna have a pleasant descent. And we're back. And clear sun again. So the false alarm weather got me again. I'm going to change up and go grab some groceries and make my way to the hostel. Let's see what my dorm room looks like. It says perfect now. Let's see if it holds, or if the predictions of 100% rain this evening are true. It's actually a really nice room, space for 8. Hopefully there's only a few more people that show up, if any. The building itself is actually really nice. I'm just going to go check out the rest of it after I have a shower, check out the kitchen, but the walk up to the first floor, it's a nice big old building. It still looks really good outside, but I know the horrendous weather is coming. Anyways, I'm going to get myself cleaned up and then make the fajitas. It was raining this morning. It's, what time is it even? You can probably already see some sprinkles on the ground.